Hey true believers, Englentine here, and sometimes I love this job. Just to be able to say, guys, look at this, they're doing it again. I can't believe it, it's awesome. Oh yeah, by the way, Marvel's doing this fresh start thing, and DC just kicked their ass by dropping a book that looks like the Flash is going to team up with Speed Buggy. How fucking awesome is that? Aquaman and Jabberjaws, why have we not seen this before? Anyway, DC and Hanna Barbera are teaming up again. Here we go. And for those who are not in the know, yes, last year they did this. Last year they did the Hanna Barbera and DC heroes teaming up. You had the Banana Splits and Suicide Squad, Space Ghost and Green Lantern, Booster Gold and the Flintstones, and Adam Strange and Johnny Quest. Granted, they were of different quality. I loved the Space Ghost. I loved the losers in the Suicide Squad. Liked the Johnny Quest, and the Booster Gold and Flintstones was okay. But I'm so looking forward to this new run. Now, this is from DC's own press release, what they had to say about it. Following the success of DC's modernized take on classic Saturday morning cartoons and a previous selection of acclaimed one-shot crossovers featuring Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters, DC plans to shake up the worlds of superhero fans and lovers of old-school cartoons yet again. Today, the publisher announced plans to release 4 all-new one-shot comics that bring some DC's most exciting heroes together with well-known characters from the world of Hanna-Barbera cartoons from the 1970s. What? That was me, not them. They didn't say whoop whoop. These books will These books will be available at comic book retailers and for purchase digitally on May 30th. What up? Mixing DC and Hanna-Barbera characters together for these stories is always fun because the results tend to be wildly unpredictable, said DC publisher Dan Didio. Is it Didio or Didio? I've heard 2 people say it differently. I always said Dan Didio. Anyway, even before you know what the story's about, just hearing the names that get thrown together instantly brings a smile to your face. Yes, it does. And puts your imagination into overdrive, trying to figure out what kind of story could possibly come from these team-ups. Fortunately, we've got the perfect lineup of creators that can bring those stories to life. And the title lineups include... I was a huge Jabberjaw fan as a kid, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, gotta say. This is awakening the inner child in me, so I can't wait. In a story written by Aquaman writer Dan Abnett with art by Paul Pelletier, I know I said that wrong, and Andrew Hennessy, the town of Amnesty Island is besieged by a series of shark attacks and the authorities call Aquaman for help. What's unusual about this case is that the shark isn't trying to kill people, he just wants to talk to them. All Jabberjaw wants is to get back to Aqualand, the future undersea utopia where he came from. But that peaceful city where man and sentient life have been living in harmony has been turned into a dystopian nightmare created by the new Ocean Master. Now the King of Atlantis and his friendly shark ally must team up to set things right. This one-shot also includes a bonus short story by Jeff Parker and Scott Collins that tells the tale of the first ever meeting between Captain Caveman, the Spectre, and the Wizard Shazam. I was a Captain Caveman fan as well as a kid, so let me ask you to tell me if this excites you or not. What do you like? Is this the one you're looking forward to, or you're like, Jabberjaw, the talking shark? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Next up.
#1 super guy, Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than the human eye.
Every kid in school was a fan of Hong Kong Phooey. You just couldn't be, you could not be. Absolutely. Scatman Crothers is the voice. It was awesome. It was awesome. That's just it. Okay, so anyway, here's DC's write-up about Black Lightning meeting up with Hong Kong Phooey. Back from Vietnam, Kung Fu master Hong Kong Phooey has set up his own detective agency in the inner city. Meanwhile, Jefferson Pierce, aka Black Lightning, has uncovered a plot by 3 assassins to collect the components of a sacred text revealing the darkest secrets of martial arts magic, and they'll kill anyone who owns them, including the dog who holds the last chapter of the book. Hong Kong Phooey. Michael Cray, Brian Hill, Denny Cohen, and Bill Sienkiewicz, I always pronounce that wrong, Sienkiewicz, team up to deliver a story with all the power of a roundhouse kick to the chops. Plus, Jeff Parker and Scott Collins team up once again in a bonus story featuring a pre-demon Jason Blood and a Hanna Barbera's own Spirit of 76, the Funky Phantom. I'm looking forward to it, but my only fear is that they try to write Black Lightning and Hong Kong Phooey as cool and not just let them be cool. So we'll see, You never know.
He's careless, careless, a little too careless. Dynamite! He's a go-go dog person. That's me, dog wonder.
Man, I was such a fan of Blue Falcon when I was a kid. I'm just thinking, I really was a Hanna Barbera fan. I mean, Blue Falcon, I watched that religiously. That is just something. I'm just, damn. I mean, every time I hear the music that I put on here, and by the way, I understand that that's very tinny for the Blue Falcon, it just kind of takes me back, and I'm like, yeah, I remember watching that. That was so cool. I'm sure if I watched them now, I'd be like, oh, that's crappy, because I did that with the Banana Splits, and holy shit balls, is that bad. Alrighty, so here's the write-up for Super Sons Dynamite Special. It's no fun for John Kent to be visiting Big City with his parents for a funeral of an old friend, so his best pal Damian Wayne decides to follow along and give him the inside scoop on the city. But when they go to meet Robin's local friend, Dynamite, they find him injured in need of help. And Dynamite's human superhero companion, Blue Falcon, he's seemingly turned evil. What's the reason for this betrayal between once loyal companions? And what role might the evil Red Vulture play in this scenario? Fan favorite Super Sons writer Peter J. Tomasi teams up with Fernando Passerin, excuse me, I'm reading it wrong, and Eau Claire Albert to tell this story featuring the first encounter of the Dog Wonder with the sons of the Man of Steel and the Dark Knight. No mention of a backup feature, though. I hope that's an oversight, like maybe they don't have anything ready right now, but it's going to be in there, because I like the backup features as well.
Orange, red, socket, plug, motor, tires, heavy, speed buggy. That's me.
Speed Buggy is the odd duck. I actually don't remember anything about watching. I remember I watched it, but not anything about it. So this one I don't have as much of a connection to. Anyway, this is the write-up for the Flash Speed Buggy Special. Red Hood and the Outlaws scribe Scott Lobdell, along with Brett Booth and Norm Rapman, is gearing up to deliver a rubber-burning story that pushes all the way into the red line. When Wally West tries to take down the villain Kilgore, he's surprised to find that he has an unknown ally who can move just as fast as he can. Dr. Purnell, a brilliant Star Labs scientist, has found a way to power his Dune buggy using the Speed Force. When the Flash agrees to help test the limits of the vehicle in a race, something unexpected sends them spiraling out of the Speed Force and into the unknown. They land in the post-apocalyptic future, but Dr. Purnell, is missing, leaving a now sentient speed buggy to help the fastest man alive repair the time stream and stop the triple threat of Savitar, Speed Demon Buggy, and Reverse Speed Buggy. Alrighty, I'm sold right there. That's it. Reverse Speed Buggy and Speed Demon. Okay, we're in. There you go, true believers. What do you think? What are you excited about? I know there's a lot of 70s Hanna-Barbera characters here. Let me know in the comments below if you think you're going to be buying these or not. Also, I want to talk to you about something, and that is the fact that we have a collector's mindset. Stop it. You're not buying Amazing Spider-Man 710 to 720 because you like it. You're buying it because of the number. You're buying a number. You're not even buying a book. If you don't like a book, go out and search for something better. You don't have to have all the numbers in a row. Bad is bad. And they're taking your money for those bad books. Try something new. This is Scooby Apocalypse. It's been pretty damn good. And this is just one of the things I want to talk about. DC is kicking ass with their Hanna-Barbera titles. There's others also. Here, of course, you have the Scooby and the gang in a post-apocalyptic world, and it works. It's a lot of fun. Even though Snagglepuss is just merely okay, I like the fact that they use him as a civil rights figure. I think that's pretty clever. That was a great pitch. Whoever pitched that story was like, okay, that fits. I mean, that actually fits the character. The writing is great. The story, though, is flat. So of all of them, while I could say maybe check it out for what it's trying to do, I don't think it completes. I don't think it does all the way. So this is the one of them I can't really stick my neck out for. The Jetsons, on the other hand, holy crap, this is good. I was so shocked at this. Yeah, when I read the first issue even, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they nailed it this well. And it has been consistently good since. Could be the best of them, but there's at least one book I like a little bit better. So by all means, you should be picking this book up. At this point, you'll have to get them in trades, but Flintstones was excellent. I thought it was just going to be some silly throwaway comic book, like cartoonish kind of thing. It ended up being a lot deeper than it should have been. Wacky Racer's probably the weakest so far of the Hanna Barbera cartoons, or comic books, but still entertaining. And Future Quest, which kind of brought all of those action-adventure cartoons together. Definitely worth picking up the trades. And Future Quest Presents, which is out right now, just goes through all of the characters from Hanna Barbera's adventure stories. And it is amazing. It's one of the best books out there. If you are reading something that really you don't like anymore, drop it. They're not going to be doing you anything. You're not going to win their favor for reading crap, hoping it gets better. Try something new. Try Future Quest. It's pretty good. This is not a paid commercial, by the way. This is something I actually feel. This is from the heart there, guys. It's definitely something to look at. If you like it, good. You found a good book. If you don't, okay, stop it. Drop that too. But I think that these Hanna-Barbera comic books are definitely worth a try. So what do you think? You think you could give a couple of comic books a try? Read some Hanna-Barbera? Let me know in the comments below if you think it's a good idea, or if you're thinking, yeah, you know what? 70s cartoons, not my thing. I can understand that as well. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, click like, share, of course, because that gets word out about the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed still if you think you already were. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Cool things happen around these parts, and I'd hate for you to miss a thing. So make sure the bell is rung. Also, if you don't mind helping the channel out, go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. Help us keep the lights on and help us keep making videos for you. Not only do we have the normal tier rewards, but we also do a graphic novel giveaway. This month is winner's choice, so one lucky winner will be winning a graphic novel or a trade paperback. So by all means, once again, go on over, drop $1 in the till. Links in the description below. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.